Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for August 18th through the 24th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cancer. The overall energy for the reading, the Four of Swords. It's a time of just resting for water signs, I think. They're taking it easy, taking it slow, just kind of chilling. Okay. That's what you're doing, or trying to. Well, we'll get there. In the recent past, the King of Swords, the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, your energy is moving at a speed of, not lightning, but like you're coming from a place of determination, clarity, openness, like I'm doing this, yeah, I'm with this. In the current situation, the Page of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Three of Cups, you've slowed down from that energy. You've definitely slowed down. Thus let me take a break a little bit. And it has to do with another energy, whatever you're pursuing. Initially, it might have to do just with you, and then there's this other energy that you pick up along the way, but you're slowing down. Are you slowing down because of this energy that you picked up? Or was this energy there all along? You just slowed down when it comes to this other energy. I don't know. We shall see. In the immediate future, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Cups. Oh no, you slowed down now, but in the immediate future you no longer want this to move forward, or you don't want to move forward with it. You're not coming in at a full stop. You're not saying this stops now and I'm out. You're not saying that. You're saying no, like slamming the brakes and trying to figure it out because you're upset about something upset you. Okay. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let's do the Four of Swords. The Judgment card, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Cups. See, from an energetic perspective, you seem to be quite in the same place that you were in the past. Very driven, very, hey, let's move forward, but I need to just slow down for a little bit, but we will still move forward. It's fine. I just need a minute. You know, so right now you're looking like you're just taking a break a little bit. In how you show up in this situation, you know? So it's not necessarily concerning. Even the slamming the brake is not concerning necessarily. You just, you know, maybe you're having a very heated conversation with someone while you drive and then you slam the brake and say, what did you just say? You know, I don't know. Who the hell knows? Hopefully not in the middle of traffic. King of Swords. In the recent past, you got the Devil, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Cups. Interesting. There's an ulterior motive here when you embark in something here. You do it initially because, I'm going to gain something out of it. If this is you, this could be the other energy at the other end of this. But there's definitely an energy coming through. Oh yeah, I'm doing this. Hell yeah. It feels good. Let's go. Let's do. But there's something they're pursuing underneath the surface reason that they're giving for pursuing this, whoever that energy is. Let's do the Chariot, at least initially. I get the sense that this situation kind of grew on them and they came out of that, but we'll see. For the Chariot, you get the, Nine of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Hierophant. Yeah, it was starting to grow on you. So let's say you pursued something, not for the wrong reasons, but just not for the reasons that you seemed to have pursued this to begin with. You're getting yourself involved into something and you make it look as if, because I want to, because I care for this, because And it's not that. It's something else that you're pursuing there initially. And then, you know, in time, the situation really grows on you. And you really start to step into the reason that the world thought you were there to begin with. So this shifts, this changes things, but you don't want to get involved. From what you're showing me, you're like, yeah, it's starting to grow on me, but man, I don't like that. I don't like that at all, but it is happening. Yeah. Oh no. You know, let's do the Knight of Cups. You get the Ace of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Empress, and then at some point you just kind of like, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to go against this anymore. I feel what I feel, and yeah, I'm invested. Okay, cool. I like the fact that it shifted. Let's do the Page of Swords in the current situation. The Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. You just want some time for yourself. It's like coming back to yourself for a split second there. So you could still be part of whatever this is, but you just need some time. Could be, hey, I need a little bit of a break from this, you know? And I don't see necessarily anything in particular causing this. It's just a call towards your own sense of independence, your own sense of you, you know? Getting to know yourself a little more, or, I don't know, but it's yeah. Let me see. For the Six of Swords, you get the Seven of Swords, the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles. Why is it starting to look a little bit like a midlife crisis? Like, okay, I need some space for me. So how I'm going to take that space is I'm going to end this. Because, you know, whatever. And then I'm going to go out in the world and explore new things, new possibilities, new. Yeah, I need new. Let's do the Three of Cups. For the Three of Cups in the current situation, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Ace of Swords. See, that's what I thought. It's not a midlife crisis. It's close to looking like that, but it's not that. Because I don't think the intention is to throw this away, whatever you've built or whatever grew on you there. I think this is a desperate type of an energy of being called to find your independence. A lot of people mistake that with, oh, independence means I gotta get rid of what's connected to me then, right? Because independence, I gotta be independent from it. No. Your sense of independence, if it's there, properly put into place, it can contribute in a beautiful way to a connection you have with someone. You know? It's normally, and in a really healthy, ideal way, independence can coexist with a connection that you're part of. Your own sense here, the connection here. It doesn't have to be one or the other. They can both function in a very healthy way together. And I feel like that's where the confusion lies here. There's a strong sense of your independence coming through to the surface. And you might take it as, what do I do about this situation then? Do I just release it? Do I just release myself from it so that because you seem like, which way do I go? Which one do I choose? I can't do both. Ideally, yeah. Ideally, you would do both. That's the point. To a functional, healthy relationship of any kind. You know, your own sense of independence. And it's calling out to you strong right now. And it might confuse the hell out of you at times. It's like, well, what do I do about this? You know, I got this hanging on my shoulder here. Like, what do I do with it then? You keep it. It's going to get stronger if you develop your own sense of independence alongside it. If you want to keep it, that is. You know, if something's off there, but I don't see, you're not presenting to me anything off necessarily. For the Seven of Wands, and it depends on what you ultimately understand from the sense of independence that's calling out to you. A lot of people could turn it into a midlife crisis. Yay, free freedom, fuck yeah. And it's not that, but okay, it depends. For the Seven of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Three of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Tower. So why is this turning into an issue of this connection is going to go down? Who's stretching the sense of independence? Where is it stretched at? To the extent of what I just mentioned, you know, party all night long, all my life from here on out, because I'm independent, dude. I don't know. Why is this a threat to this dynamic? Unless the other side of this is not accepting on you having that sense of independence because they're functioning from their codependent energies. And it's like they can't conceive. Like, how, what? And that would be a threat to this dynamic. For the Ten of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Sun, the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. There's a massive energy of self-love, you know, and finding happiness and freedom in the same place of love with another, which again goes back to you have your own sense of independence, and there's this dynamic that allows you to have that little corner stored for you, just like they should too, because if one doesn't, then yes, it becomes a problem. If one functions from a place of dependency and the other one from a place of independency, then things are getting complicated. And that could be it here. For the Four of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Justice card, the Six of Cups, the Hermit. And you're upset. Because you're like, well, I thought we were on the same page. And you probably are when it comes to love and to that sense of sharing that love. But when it comes to the sense of, can you take your little place for you and them their little place for you, that's when I think it could be a sense of discord here. Yeah, I think you're kind of breaking through with creating that sense of your own little corner of heaven. And I don't know how good it lands on the other side, because I see some issues showing up along the way. But you're still being called to do that. From the universe for you as a final advice, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the High Priestess. Because if one is not going to agree, if you're part of one dynamic that the other energy doesn't agree with releasing, letting go of that hold on you and letting you, trusting you that, hey, do your own thing, you know, too. It's fine. As sucky as it would be to just let go of this altogether, you're reaching a place of, I think that's where I'm going. At some point I need to get out of here. Because I need to follow how I feel and what's best for me. And if I'm being kind of restricted in that way to function freely outside of this too, then this isn't going to work out. I don't see an ending to this. I don't see this crashing yet. But again, if there's a sense of you feeling that your energy is not allowed to freely move outside of this dynamic, then yeah, that's control, and that's going to be... not that they mean to. I feel like the other energy is just functioning from a little bit of a different perspective. From a more dependent type of a perspective. So, but anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.